Hey guys, Smelling Roses back with you. Thanks for coming back for part 2 of this series. And again, we are at the scales along the Appalachian Trail. This is the Jefferson National Forest, and specifically this is in the Mount Rogers National Recreation Area. And I'm here at scales. Back in the day, the farmers and ranchers of the area used to graze their cattle up here in these high meadows. And of course, then they would have to herd the cows and march them down to other areas to sell them. And when they realized that all that marching of the herd reduced the weight of the cattle, they decided to establish a market up here in the high country where the cows were grazing. So the cows would be fatter and heavier and sell for a better price. So that's how this area became known as the Scales. We've been hiking along the Appalachian Trail from Massey Gap over in Grayson Highlands State Park. But we're going to be leaving the Appalachian Trail now, and we're going to take the Crest Trail, and we're going to be climbing up on another ridge. We're going to be climbing up on Pine Mountain. So let's go check it out. It's actually going to be a little over 6 miles total to get back to Massey Gap. Once we get to Wilburn Ridge, we'll take another trail. I guess I'll decide when I get there. We'll either take, we'll again get back on the Appalachian Trail or the Wilburn Ridge Trail, both of which I've done before. Or I may take the Rhododendron Gap Trail. We'll see when we get there. Okay, we continue to climb the Crest Trail out of Scales. This is probably the most strenuous climb of the total loop today. You can see the trail is almost like a road. This is actually a multi-use trail. Technically it's a horse trail, but it's also open for hikers and bicycles, of course. Okay guys, so we're here along the crest of Pine Mountain, and we got a pretty good view here of Mount Rogers. As I mentioned earlier, unfortunately we do not have time to visit the summit of Mount Rogers today. I have been up there twice before. The most recent time was back in 2012, so it has been a while. And I do have a video slideshow of that if anybody is interested. Check it out. But this big mountain ahead there, that's Mount Rogers, highest summit in Virginia. Okay guys, for the last 3 miles, we've been hiking along Pine Mountain using the Crest Trail. But this ridge that we're approaching now is Wilburn Ridge. This area is kind of where Wilburn Ridge and the ridge of Pine Mountain kind of transition together. Just on the other side of this tree line is the intersection of the Crest Trail with the Appalachian Trail, and nearby the Rhododendron Gap Trail. So we'll be taking one of those trails back to Massey Gap. Okay guys, I'm here at the junction of the Crest Trail with the Appalachian Trail, and I've opted to take that route even though that is a route I'm very familiar with. And so I'm going to be traveling northbound on the Appalachian Trail, and we're going to head back towards Massey Gap. Okay, so according to this sign, it's 2 miles to the Grayson Highlands State Park boundary, and from there it's approximately 1 mile or just a little less back to the parking area at Massey Gap. So we're looking at roughly about 3 miles to complete this adventure. Okay guys, just tell me, does this really even need any explanation? Excellent views here off of Wilburn Ridge to the southwest. Many of those distant mountains are in Tennessee and North Carolina. This distant mountain there is White Top. That's Virginia's second highest peak. It's just a couple of 100 feet shorter than Mount Rogers. Pretty neat. Over in this direction, you can see Hall Orchard Mountain. That is inside Grayson Highlands State Park, and just kind of at the base of that mountain in the saddle between Hall Orchard and Wilburn Ridge is Massey Gap. So we're getting close to our destination, getting closer to completing the loop. Check it out, guys. There's a group of wild ponies just up ahead. Looks like we're going to get to see some after all. Going to ease up slowly, try not to scare them. Okay guys, so I'm still along the Appalachian Trail, but I'm now back inside Grayson Highlands State Park. Headed back to the parking area at Massey Gap, well under 1 mile now, maybe about another half a mile to go. This entire journey today has been 12 plus miles, so it's been quite a long hike, but it was really awesome. As you could see, this is a really amazing area, and it's certainly my favorite place to visit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you along the trail.